Well, hello. It's that time of day again. Hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today's 17275, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you ring that bell. Alright, so, Total War, Sweat. Archer Store. Purchased. Yeah. You know it, I know it, we all know. Yeah. We'll do it now, though. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. There we go. We're purchasing it out. You can be happy at me now. Whoops. Portal. 10 tickets for tomorrow. This means it is Wolf Day. 5 tickets tomorrow for the Dragon. And finally, let's purchase some heroes. Camila. So yes. So I once again have gotten questions on when I'm going to push. So the goal to push is I want my artifacts to 1,200 each. And Christian's artifacts is 600 each. We are very close to getting to that goal. It's going to take a little bit longer, but not much. So I would say within the vicinity of, I'm not going to give you an estimate. You would just have to keep watching. But you can try and do the math. I have an estimate of when it'll be. Don't know if my estimate will be right, but it will actually be very soon. Marian has hit max level. So we are pretty much almost ready to go. We just have to get our artifacts up to 1,200, and 600 for Christian. So, without further ado, hello Marian, how can we pump your artifacts up? Now this is where the countdown's gonna really start to begin because we're almost at 1,100. And I am tempted to subvert things today, but we're going to do a check first. Let's see. Let's take a little look-see here. And so, here we look at... Alright, we're not going to subvert things today. Not today. Maybe in the future. But the future always has the promise of subversion. For I must subvert your expectations to keep things interesting. Okay, so we can go pump the orb up. So yes, I was specifically looking to see, is it reasonable for me to just focus on the ring, push it to 50 million, and then circle back and do the orb if there's anything left over? The analysis that we're at 49.5 million proved that will not quite work right now. But you never know. I may have a trick up my sleeve yet, but you'll have to keep watching to see if I will subvert it. Honestly, I watched a very interesting video today. Dodge. She has 30,000 dodge. If that was anything else, it would be amazing. And, it was interesting. I think the premise was flawed, but, you know. It was it was about Final Fantasy VII. And I disagreed. And I left a, in my opinion, very thorough comment about why I disagreed. So, that said, like, Final Fantasy VI was really the game for me. Interestingly, that game was brought up in the video. One of my favorite things about Final Fantasy VI is really that it was not anybody's story. A lot of people will have an argument, was it Celi's or Terra? It really wasn't anybody specific. It was everyone involved had their role to play in the story as it was. So, but just some interesting musings today. I doubt you've played Final. Now I have played the Pixel remasters on my channel from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 5. I haven't played 6 yet because by the time we got to 6, like there was something else we were going to play. So it is on the eternal list of games to play. And the list just keeps growing, and it doesn't stop growing, and you know it keeps growing. You just gotta hit the ground running, I guess. Yes, if you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, well, you got some learning to do. There's a movie you should watch. He's big, he's green, he's mean. But not really. So like I said, we're closing in. This should be pretty exciting as we close in on, probably in 2 days, we'll be past 11,000 for each. And that's really going to project us forward. Now, we do have 6 and 6 of each left. I don't know how this ended up perfectly balanced, but it did. But that's also scary-ish because we have not been getting awakening material. I knew this was going to happen. And we're going to take a look at Marian's runes because okay, look. Yeah, 130, that's about how much we get a day. That's not going to move the needle. What might move the needle, I don't know that we have enough, is this. This could do it. This could be our needle moving moment, but I don't know that we will get to 12. If we do get Marian to 12, well, then we are in for an interesting time. An extremely interesting time. But I don't know if we have enough gas in the tank. We're at 4 out of 12. 5 out of 12. 6 out of 12. 7 out of 12. I don't know. It's not looking good, boys. 8. But 8 is not going to get us to 12. And last one. Yeah. So we are stuck. Oh well. I did my best, and sometimes you know how I say it. Your best just isn't good enough. So I did actually, and speaking of your best, I did actually make a mistake today. You might notice I'm looking a little thin. I'm looking a little light on the amount of gold and soul stones. And that's because your boy forgot to farm for 11 hours. It was a tragedy, and that's going to push Vincent back. We're not going to get him to 10K on the schedule. So it's probably 3 more days for Vincent. He only got 135 levels today. That's about 50 lower. So yeah, but like I said, I mean, I at least swept Total War, and all we can do is move forward and try to do better next time. And I am going to take a look here, because somehow I lost this. 1580. I'm going to call it 1589. Just barely. 1588.7. I was off by 3,000. Still a pretty good guess, but not the guess that I liked. I mean, it's crazy, right? We're almost at 16 million. 16 million health in the castle. I remember when we were still trying to get to 11 million to see if this would roll over. There was a time when people didn't even think that this would go past 10,000. We have certainly showed that. But that said, as always, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a great day.